Okay, so we're gonna start standing like I have been the last few weeks starting our classes, but I'm gonna have you grab onto your band. We're gonna start with the band today. So you're just gonna grab onto your band, just a light tension, and you're gonna get nice and tall. Arms are just relaxed at your side. We're gonna inhale, lifting the arms up, and then exhale as we bring them back down. So simple movement, just notice your breath, moving with the body. Inhale as you lift the arms up, and exhale as you bring them back down. Couple more. Keeping that rib cage down, don't let it pop as you lift the arms. Nice inhale, and exhale. Good. We're going to hold the arms up here on this next one. Relax the shoulders. Feel those shoulder blades just drop down. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to start rounding down into our roll down. Pausing at the bottom, slight bend in the knees. You feel like a rag doll. And then slowly come all the way back up, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to go over to one side. So into our side bend. Come back to center. And then over to the other side. And again. Good. Coming back to center, take an inhale, and on the exhale, rounding down. Sinking down nice and low, soft bend in the knees, and then slowly come all the way back up. Arms will come up. We're going to go over to one side into our side bend. We're going to hold it here. You're going to take the bottom arm, you're going to pull that elbow in towards the waist, and then reach it all the way back out. And again, pull it in and out. One more time. Excellent. Coming back to center, over to the other side. Taking that bottom elbow, bringing it in. Feeling the stretch through the side of the rib cage. Good. One more time. Come all the way back up. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, rounding down. Pausing at the bottom, take an inhale, and on the exhale, slowly come all the way back up. Taking those arms back overhead, relax the shoulders, neck is nice and long. Go over to one side here. We're going to pause here. You're going to keep the top arm where it is. You're going to pull the bottom arm down just slightly, and then bring it back up. And again, pull and down. So you're feeling a stretch through the rib cage. That opposite rib cage, the arm that's pulling that side. One more time. Come back to center, and then over to the other side. Hold it here. Pull that bottom arm down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Good. Coming all the way back up. We're going to bring the band down so it's at chest height. So I want you to imagine there's a string attached from the center of the band to the center of your chest, and you're going to keep it there. And you're going to twist. So the rib cage is twisting with that band. Back to center. A lot of times when we go into rotation in this position, we just get the arms to move. So we're just swinging the arms from side to side. I want you to imagine that string, the center of the band to the center of your chest, keeping it in line. Hips aren't moving. Trying to keep the movement to the rib cage, shoulders and head and arms. One more time to each side. Good. Coming back to center, lowering the arms down. Good. Just do a few shoulder rolls. Up, back, and down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, so we're going to come down onto the mat. So we're going to lie down onto our back. Just have your band close by. We're going to use it in a minute. Knees will be bent. Feet are just resting onto the mat. We're going to start with both arms up towards the ceiling. So palms are towards your feet. We're going to go into our door, so lifting both shoulder blades up, and then let them drop down nice and heavy. And again, lift and lower. So we're moving both shoulder blades up, and then letting them draw back down. Head stays down on the mat, neck is nice and relaxed. Inhale and reach one arm up and bring it down, and then the other arm. Neck is relaxed. One more time to each side. Both shoulder blades are down. We're now going to build on that. We're going to reach just one arm up, so feel that shoulder blade lift. You're going to reach that arm over towards the other hand. So you're adding just a little bit of a rotation. And then lower the arm down, lowering the shoulder blade down. Same thing on the other side. Lift the other shoulder blade up, reach it towards the other hand. Just a slight reach, and then bring it down. Inhale, and exhale. Keeping both sides of the waist nice and heavy onto the mat. Bringing the shoulder blades down nice and heavy. Turn the palms in towards each other. Take the arms out to a T position at your side. Keep them to a hover. We're going to go into our snow angel arms. So taking the arms down by your side, keep them hovering as you bring them all the way up beside your ears. And then reverse that movement. Soft bend in the elbows. Inhale. And exhale. Make sure you can see your arms in your side view. Good, one more time. Good. Bringing the arms down, just have them come up a little bit wider than the mat. We're going to walk our feet in together. Just going to go into our knee sways from side to side. Your head can turn in the opposite direction of your knees. Just feeling a nice spiral up the whole spine from the tailbone all the way up to the neck. Good. Bringing yourself back to center. We're going to walk your feet just slightly apart. We're just going to do a few tuck and untucks. So we've been practicing this movement just to notice how it feels. If you're feeling a little bit more range of motion in this position, with practice it will get better. Now I want you to find your neutral pelvis, so in between the tuck and the untuck. We're going to slide the hands behind our head. The head is nice and heavy into the hands, and we're going to curl up to the tips of our shoulder blades. Come all the way back down. And again, lift and lower. Inhale and exhale to lift. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, good, last one. Good, and lowering the head down. We're going to slide both legs out straight. We're going to have you take one leg, you're going to cross it over the other leg. When you're ready, you're going to curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades, and as you curl up, you're going to bring that top leg up in a tabletop. And then lower yourself all the way back down. And again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now if you want, as you lift that leg up, you can keep it straight as you curl up. Lift. So if it feels uncomfortable at all, just bend that top knee. Good. Lift. And lift. Few more. Good, last one. Good. Uncross the legs, take the arms all the way overhead. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to curl up into a roll up. Reaching towards those feet, and a nice stretch through the back of the legs, through the spine, and then roll yourself all the way back down. One vertebrae at a time. We're gonna do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Reach. Good. All the way back down. One more time. Nice reach. All the way back down. Good job. Slide those hands behind the head. You're going to take the other leg now, cross it for the other leg, and when you're ready, we're going to curl. You take that top leg and bring it up into tabletop and lower it down. So now we're lifting the other leg up. Lower down. Inhale and exhale. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Again, if you want, you keep that leg bent, or you can straighten it as you lift. Inhale and exhale. Good for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and lowering the head all the way down. Bring the hands down by your side, bend the knees, have your feet in position for bridge. We're just going to start with our tuck position with our pelvis, and we're going to start lifting ourselves up into our bridge. Pause at the top, and then slowly come down, one vertebrae at a time. Good, and again, lift, and lower. Good, last one. Lift, and lower all the way down. Good job. Bringing the legs up into tabletop. You can lift the feet up a little bit higher than the knees. We're going to take the hands behind the head again. We're going to curl up to the tips of our shoulder blades, and I want you to take one hand. You're going to reach it to the outside of the opposite leg. You're going to hold it here. You're going to pulse up and down. So working into the obliques. You can almost think about it as if someone's pulling your hand and trying to pull you up. Reach. Reach. That's it. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, bringing that hand behind the head. Stay up nice and high on the shoulder blades. You're going to take the other arm now to the outside of the other leg, and you're going to reach up. Up. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the hand behind the head, lower those feet so they're in line with the knees. We're going to go right into our crisscross. So really working into the side abdominals. And breathe, keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, good, last one. Good, come back to center, lowering the feet down. Good job. Take the arms out straight, take the legs out straight. Just take a bit of a stretch here. Expanding through the abdominals. I want you to grab onto your band now. And you're going to place the band around one foot. We're going to extend that leg up towards the ceiling. So elbows are bent, collarbones nice and wide. We're just going to point and flex the foot. Just do a little bit of footwork. Point and flex. Point and flex. Got it? We're going to point the toe. Okay, we're going to lower the leg down to a hover. Flex the foot as you bring it all the way back up. Point, lower, flex, as you lift. So your core is warmed up, we've turned it on, so you should still feel the abdominals working here to lift and lower the leg. So just double check and make sure you're not letting your core relax. Think about cinching through the waist. Good. One more time. We're going to hold that leg up. We're going to take over to one side. We're now going to do ankle circles. So moving that foot in a circular motion. Okay, you can go in the other direction with your circles. Bringing your leg back to center. And while you take the other leg, you're going to lift it up into tabletop. You can let the foot dangle though if you want. If your hip flexors bother you at all, just let that foot dangle. The leg that's in the band, now we're going to lower it down and then lift it back up. Lower and lift. So if you weren't feeling your core before, you're going to feel it now. Lower and lift. Good. Few more. Last one. Good. Bringing that leg, transferring the other foot into the band, switching sides. We're going to point and flex the foot. So starting with some footwork. Inhale and exhale. We're going to point the toe. We're going to lower the leg to a hover. Flex the foot as you bring it all the way back up. Point, you lower, flex as you bring it back up. Good. We're going to hold that leg up, take it over across the body, hold it here, go into your ankle circles, moving that foot in a circular motion. Go in the other direction if you want. Good. Bringing your leg back to center. We're going to take the other leg up into tabletop. You can let that foot dangle. Go back to our leg raises. Lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Pulling the belly in and up. One more time. Excellent. Taking the foot out of the band, just set the band off to the side. I'm going to have you get onto your side. We're going to do our side bridge. I'm going to give you the option. If you want, you can keep your legs straight, but legs are stacked, feet are stacked. Or you can have your knees bent. So modified position would be knees bent. I'm going to try mine today with my legs out straight. I'm going to have my hand, my waist, other elbow and shoulder are aligned. Pull the belly in and up, lock that shoulder in place, and you're going to lift yourself up and lower down. And again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2. The next one, we're going to hold ourselves up here. We're going to reach the arm up. We're going to take it all the way in line with the ear and then bring it all the way back down. Good. One more time. Reach it over. Good. And then lower yourself all the way down. Good job. Okay, swinging over to the other side. So elbow and shoulder aligned. Again, you decide. Either knees can be bent. You can try with your legs out straight. Feet are stacked. So top hand comes onto the waist. Shoulder and elbow are aligned. And you're rolling that shoulder down and back. And when you're ready, you're going to lift yourself up and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Let's do 4. Good. 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold ourselves here. Reach the arm up. Take it in line. The ear all the way back down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing that hand back onto the waist and lower yourself all the way down. Good job. Okay, so we're going to come onto our tummies. So we've started to work into the shoulder girdle. I'm going to work a little bit it into the upper back, but I just want to do some extension first. So this always feels yummy on our spines. So elbows are bent, hands are just above the shoulders onto the mat, and we're just going to bring our forehead down. You want to be in a tuck position. Oh. I have low battery. That's never happened. Sorry, guys. Okay, so elbows are down, hands are just above the shoulders. And when you're ready, you're going to lift your head up, coming up to your spine extension. Then lower yourself all the way back down. And again, lift. And lower. Again, lift. And lower. So inhale as you lift. And exhale as you lower. Good. One more time, lift and lower. You're going to bring your forehead just to a hover. I want you to press into one hand into the mat. You're going to start to look over one shoulder as you press your hand into the mat. You're going to look over the shoulder as you extend the arms straight. And then lower yourself back down. Same thing with the other side. Turning to look over the other shoulder. Press the arm up. All the way back down. And again. So the side you're turning to, you're extending that arm straight. Pressing and lowering. One more time. Last time on this side. Excellent. Come all the way down. We're going to slide both arms out straight. Legs are out just a little bit wider than the hips. Pull the belly in and up. We're going to lift the arms and legs up. We're going to hold it here. Take the arms out to a wide V position. Legs come out to a V position, and then bring them back in. And again. So it's like you're coming to that star position, and then pulling it back in. Good. Inhale, and exhale. Working the upper back. Out. In. Good. One more time. Good. Bringing the arms in, sink back onto your heels, and just take a deep breath in to your low back. Good work. Okay, I'm going to have you grab back onto your band, and we're going to come on up. Let's come on up into standing. So coming up nice and slowly, just so you don't get dizzy. We're going to work a little bit into our shoulders and into our triceps. So with the band, you're just going to have it come in half. Just going to fold it in half. You're going to grab onto the top part of your band. You're going to take that arm, you're going to bring it across your chest so the hand comes onto the opposite shoulder. That other arm, you're going to grab onto the band. You play with the tension. The shorter your grip, the harder it's going to be, the looser, the easier. When you're ready, you're going to pull that arm down. Bring it all the way back up. Pull and release. Pull and release. That's it. So you play with the tension. If it's too much, release the band a little bit. You want a little bit more of a challenge, shorten your grip. Make sure you're extending that arm nice and straight as you pull down. Let's do a few more. Good. Last one. And pull. Good. Okay, so taking that band, grabbing on the other hand, bringing that arm across your chest. Again, play with where your hand is on the band. We're going to pull and release. Pull and release. Inhale upper arm. One more time. Good, excellent. Okay, so taking the band now, you're gonna grab onto the band at one end. So let's say you have the band in your right hand. So you're gonna hold it, your right hand at the top. Then you're gonna take your arm just out to the side of your body. You're gonna place your right foot on the other end. Again, you play with the tension here. Arm is down, the band is on the right side of the body or the left side, whichever arm you're starting with. You're gonna take the arm out, T, all the way down. Lift, out, and down. Good. So you're in charge of the tension. The shorter your grip, more challenging it's going to be. We'll go in the other direction, taking the arm out, T in front, and down. Stand up nice and tall. One more time. We're gonna hold the arm out here, do little circles. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Good. Okay, so taking the band over to the other foot. When you're ready, lifting the arm out, side, and down. Staying up nice and tall here. You want to feel this a little bit into the shoulders. The muscle we're focusing on. Make sure you're staying up nice and tall. One more time in this direction. We're going to switch directions, taking the arm side, front, and down. Inhale and exhale. We're going to hold that arm out to a T position, little circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, other direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the arm down. Good job. Okay, so setting that band off to the side, just do some shoulder rolls. Good. Keeping the shoulders nice and low. We'll take an inhale, lifting the arms up. And on the exhale, rounding down. At the bottom here, just let the knees bend. Just let the head dangle, let the arms dangle, and just let the arms dangle like a pendulum. They're just moving in a circular motion. Bring your arms back to center. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, come all the way back up. Good. The shoulders drop down, and you guys are all